and gentlemen. Thank you for the invitation. So, in honoring Mr. Kono, who nominated me to be the champions of B5, but also thank you for the opportunity to have sessions in New York. It is very pleasant to be with all around strong lady and excellent personality businesswoman in New York. It was very nice for me. I used to all around men, so, so the opportunity to be in New York with all incredible ladies was very great opportunity. So I would like to start, of course, welcoming you in Bali. So hope the last few days IMF meetings that we tried to prepare and do, it's been very pleasant for all of you. I hope it was a great meeting and will bring great result for the many solutions of the world finance funding. And also I heard you had a pledge, the World Bank pledge 15 point something million for Palu and Lombok. Of course, that's very appreciated. Yeah, hope enjoy Bali. So far, everything is good with all of you in Bali. And Bali is beautiful, not only Nusa, you should go to Sanur and Kuta and many other places. Ubud is also nice villages to visit. So, and as what Ibu Sri Mulyani mentions, also the master ceremony in GWK, and the start to evening, the gala. Please spend your money all in Bali before you leave. As a minister, I have to say that. Promote my country. So, anyway, so I try to share a bit with my past when I start my business. So, self-made, I businessman. That's what you mentioned. I was actually just want to be independent. That was the initial why I want to run a business. To be independent as a Japanese woman, it's not easy to be on your own mind and on your own way. Family is always telling you what to do. So to make it easy, away from people telling you what you have to do, especially your family, you have to be independent in finance-wise, so that's the only thing is business. I quit my school because I decided I think that's not for me, so it's good for everybody else. And learning is a must, studying is a must, but we don't, on my opinion that time, that I can do it out of school. So, and yeah, starting my business when I was 17 as a referencer, fish and seafood. Finally, in '96, I can export my product to Japan, US, and also Europe. But then everything gone because fish is not there anymore. We thought we all been doing wrong things, fishing the fish out, so there's no more stock of fish anymore. Lately, after I became minister, I realized that there had been a decade illegal fishing happening in our country, but I didn't know that time. So, year 2000, we stopped the export of seafood because there's no seafood to export anymore. And I start my two small aircraft transportation business that I planned for the transporting the live and fresh product. When you talk about seafood, the lowest value is the dry fish, the smoked fish, canning, and then moving up is the freezing, the frozen product. And you can have factory make the freezing fish and shrimps, and then added value product, and then also more frozen, but it's different on added value, different kind of product. But the highest value of seafood is the fresh and live one. But with lack of transportation in Indonesia, the only breakthrough is flying. So the distance of 8 hours from my home village is It's only an hour from Jakarta by plane. But it takes me 4 years to convince the bank that FIS can pay actually $2 million aircraft. So I have to wait 4 years. And then finally I get financing for 2 aircraft. It was 2004. And then the planes arrived, we just start to make training, sampling of transporting from my village to Jakarta. The tsunami struck in Aceh on 2004 December. I plan to send my plane to give relief or help anything that I can do. And I take $50,000 cash for operations. And that's it. And then CNN announcing that they land in Malabo with Susi Air, which there was no Susi Air name that time. There's no name because we don't plan anything to make an airline. We just plan to buy an aircraft to transport our lobster, our fish, and things. But then after that, 1 month finished, I plan to go home. So money is out, so we have to go run a business and earn the money. But then Red Cross and many NGOs, please keep your plane here. But I said, I can't. Yeah, we pay now. Okay, so from free flight become a charter flight, and that's how Susi Air starts. So now we serve all around Indonesia, average 150 to 200 flights a day, commuter from secondary city to primary city or between secondary city. In Papua, so where the place you can't go with anything, then Susi Air is there. So with 50 aircraft, we continue to serve Indonesia commuter service. And yeah, the fisheries done. I changed from fish business to airline, and then suddenly 2014 October, my president offered me a post as Marine Affairs and Fisheries Minister. So, and trying to put puzzle together when the fish is gone, the stock, there's no more fish anymore. And then I realized also there are not only in my village but also all around Indonesia, actually the business of fisheries was basically declining. And then the survey of 2003-2013, the Indonesian fisheries household also down almost 50%. So the puzzle is not, you call it, connected. And then I see what's happened. Oh, and then I see the year to year, Indonesia have given license to foreign vessels at 2001. And that was starting to be illegal fishing massively happen in our water. So, and I decided to look further to the constitutions and everything else what we can do. So my president gave me fully, I call it full support to basically doing anything it's necessary to clean up the problem. Because this government mission is basically to become Indonesia, to become a maritime dominant player on the maritime businesses. And the second, we want to put the nation future from the ocean. So things has to be done. So yeah, and we start the announcement that we will basically do the constitution, sink the illegal fishing vessel if they caught fishing illegally in our water, announcing it to all ambassadors, and we start enforcing the punishment. And finally, more than 10,000 foreign vessels that fish illegally in our water gone. And the fish stock increased from 6.5 million tons to 12.5 million tons. And in the last 4 years, the GDP of fisheries business, for the GDP of the fisheries sector, increased almost from 5.5 5.7 to now average 6.7. So above national GDP for the first time in 4 years. So before never, fishery sector never above national GDP. But in the last 4 years it's above national GDP. And the competitiveness index of fisheries businesses increased from 107 to 128. The fisheries purchase power index also increased from 104 to 112. And for the first time, GDP fisheries for the fisheries sector in South Asia, we are leading #1. Where before for decade always below. And we finally find out also that fisheries, illegal fishing is not only just fishing illegally, but also fisheries crime in it is also adding slavery, the smuggling, also endangered species, animal smuggling, and many others. So it's a big thing. And yeah, but after 4 years, everything is seems very good. If you see everything slowing down, fisheries in Indonesia are the flourish sector. So if you can also encourage more businesswomen or businessmen to come to Indonesia, at the moment our fish stock is continue doubling. So more and more. So the last biomass assessment was increased 300%, while in many other parts of the world are declining 3 times faster than they study. So that's about the fisheries. Thank you.